Hello YouTube, and welcome to another PC build log where I have a price in mind, some parts in mind, and I try to build it all together to have good quality and, well, get those good prices in as well. This time, I was aiming for about $700, and I came in just under that. The first part, the case. NZXT Source 210. Small, no USB 3-point, but we can get by with 2-point. For the hard drive, just a simple 1TB, cheapo kind of throwaway sort of hard drive. Nothing special about it, just big enough storage to get quite a few games in there. Next up, CPU. Intel Core i5 6400. Skylake quad core 2.7 GHz. I've heard a lot of people having a lot of success in overclocking this CPU, so if that's something I wanted to do in the future, I can always do that, as long as I have the right kind of motherboard with the right chipset. G-Skill NS series. That's our DDR4 RAM this time around. Pretty good price, good speed, good reviews. I'm happy with 16 gigs. It should cover everything we really need to do. And we got to plug it into a DDR4 board. And the cheapest DDR4 board is the Gigabyte GAH110. Now, this doesn't have everything. And it's a micro ATX board, so it could be a bit tricky to get in big cards, but luckily we have a fix for that. The board comes with all the typical bells and whistles. 32 gigs of RAM, up to at least. 2 USB 3-point ports, 4 2-point ports, a PCI Express 3.0, yada yada yada. It's kind of typical, nothing too glamorous. As for the power supply, just a Corsair CX series, 500 watts, plenty of power for everything that we're going to need for this build. And the last part, the Zotac GeForce GTX 1060 Mini. I went with the mini one because the board is an ATX, micro ATX that is. So I wanted something that was small, compact, and easy to maneuver onto a board that is just not meant to handle such a massive card that we could pick out for a GPU. So the GTX 1060, 6 gigs of GDDR5, not the X version like you would see like on the 1080. 1 dual link DVI, 3 display ports, and of course an HDMI. Boost clock and core clock are pretty amazing for this card, so it'd be really impressive to see it running with everything else that I picked out. The total for this build comes to a whopping $690.93. Pretty darn good, to me at least. All these parts are new on the market and run extremely well, so to see something like that come in for under $700 to get, a full PC built is pretty nice. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave them in the description, below the description, in the comments section. Oh man, it's late. Hit a like if you liked it, hit dislike if you didn't like it, but let me know in the comments why. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, that would be awesome, it'd help me out a lot. And don't forget to help out other people who are trying to make their own builds and trying to get to some kind of price point or some kind of constraints in their budget. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next one.